I found this very interesting as a Disney fan, a longtime Disney fan. Back in the 1980s, very late 1980s, I believe, there was a movie that ended up shaping a conflict between Steven Spielberg and Michael Eisner and the Disney company in general. Well, it seems that Disney might have given up on that fight. Here we go. Disney relinquishes the rights to Who Framed Roger Rabbit back to the owner. This from Jamie Rowland over there at WDWNT. Gary K. Wolf has full ownership rights to his beloved characters, including Roger Rabbit. Look at that right there. In an exclusive interview with I'mNotBad.com. That's I think that's a Jessica Rabbit fan site.
I'm just drawn that way.
That's exactly. Wolf revealed that ownership of Roger Rabbit and other beloved characters has successfully transferred back to his own hands. According to the article, the 35-year copyright reversion clause made this possible. The clause allows creators to reclaim rights to their properties after a period of 35 years. The discovery was made while working on a 12-episode television mystery series set in a version of Toontown. Wolf states, 35 years after you've sold the rights to a book or song, you could petition the Library of Congress and get those rights back. An attorney said to me, you could get your rights back from Disney. And I said, there's no way that's possible. So expecting a contentious process, Wolf was surprised with a very civil, very courteous, very straightforward process, stating that Disney was always top notch for me. They treated me very well. They always accommodated me in whatever I wanted to do. So why do you think it is that Disney, who used to be like there are entire sections of U.S. copyright law that we're still feeling the effects of, that were very much shaped by the Walt Disney Company.
Yeah.
We all expected them to try to push back the extension on certain copyrights, like the one for Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie specifically, but they didn't do it. And now Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which they still have a ride for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? Or is that now replaced out in Disneyland?
No, they still have it.
And
as far as I
know. They used to have a lot more of it out at Disney's Hollywood Studios, formerly Disney MGM Studios. But now they've let loose the rights to a character that I don't understand why they would let loose the rights. Why are they loosening up here, do you guys think?
I think they have no plans to actually use the character again. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't worth the fight. Maybe it wasn't worth the optics of trying to keep the character away from his creator.
I think it's because you really can't use a lot of these characters that came from this creator without having access to the Disney and the Looney Tunes and all the other stuff that's mixed in. So
that's a very good point.
Yeah,
so if you can't also bring in all the Looney Tunes characters, which I don't know what they're doing with Looney Tunes at this point anyways.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Or, I have another theory, and we brought it up earlier. The history of Jessica Rabbit recently is that they cover her up more at the parks because she's a bit of a problem for them because, well, she's not bad. She's just drawn that way. So she ends up in a position where, well, that's a poorly phrased. I'm going to rephrase that. They end up using the character in a way that I think they're a little bit ashamed of Jessica Rabbit. I think they view that as highly problematic. And they put a Dick Tracy style trench coat on her the last time they redid the Roger Rabbit ride.
Yeah, which was dumb
to do that character without making her.
Well, she was the icon of Pleasure Island for a long time, and they got rid of that, and then just turned Epcot into Pleasure Island without Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. And look, I think cartoon spin can be a lot of fun for a family. I think it's well worth the 4 minutes of the attraction time, but it's just kind of a fun concept, and they took a lot of the fun for the adults out of the attraction when they covered her up and tried to present a different side of Jessica Rabbit. And it is what it is. You get four, a family of four can ride this and have a good time. I liked it for that.
I'm shocked that Jessica Rabbit has not gotten the Disney strong, powerful woman makeover yet.
Well, did. Did she end up being the one that murdered R.K. Maroon? Well, no, she was a suspect, but she wasn't actually the one who fired the shot that killed him, right?
No, it was Doom.
Yeah, that's right. Judge Doom, because when
She
he
just
killed
played patty cake with him.
Eddie's brother, he sounded just. I'm not going to do that voice, but
Yeah, please don't.
man, what an amazing character by Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It was a time, it was a vibe, as the children say these days. It was not 6'7", though. I think that. Here's the other aspect of the story that I need to bring up, and this is very important. This guy is wanting to actually work with Disney again. Any sequels that we do have to at least match the quality of the original 1988 movie in production value, in tone, in script content, in empathy, and character development. It has to be as good or better than what we did before. That's what the fans want. I have promised the fans, and that's what I'm going to give. He wants to work with Spielberg. He wants to work with Robert Zemeckis and Charles Fleischer. This is something, and he even throws Kathleen Kennedy in there. So who knows what she'll be up to in a few years?
Maybe his judgment's not that great.
I think he wants the money of trying to produce another Roger Rabbit.
Maybe he just remembers the really good coffee that she got him on the set of the original movie.
Yeah, and probably the camaraderie of hanging out with her husband, who is the qualified film producer.
Ooh, yeah. I will say I watched. What was it? I watched a movie that he made. Was it Arachnophobia? I still haven't watched Congo. To say he can really produce a movie.
He really can.
I'm not sure if he can direct a movie.
He's terrible at coffee, though.
Yeah.
If you were to get another Roger Rabbit movie, would you want it to be another period piece, like set around the same time period as the original, or would you want it to be modern day? Like Toons Are Immortals, so obviously Roger Rabbit and all of them are still around, and like how they navigate like current Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could stand for it if it was Roger Rabbit in present day. They kind of did that a little bit with Bonkers, because I feel like Bonkers was the closest they could get to Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. Do a Bonkers movie.
It'd be funny if he takes the sequel to Warner Brothers instead of Disney.
Amazing. Yeah. All right. Hey, look at this. Bucky Cat for $5.
Hey.
Don't know if you've seen it, but the rest is history. Podcast did some episodes on Walt Disney and ended up interviewing Iger in Disneyland.
We did.
I've watched every minute of it, and I gotta say,
it was our opening story.
Yeah. It's it certainly happened. It makes me wonder how closely the rest is history follows actual history. Retro Meister, same with Lola Bunny. Yep. They did add a little.
They WNBA'd her up.
Stoutness to Lola Bunny.
And
then how is Jessica Rabbit a problem when Deadpool isn't? Oh, it's because Deadpool is gay.
No, he's not.
He's making jokes about being gay, but he's bisexual or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So that's why Deadpool's fine and Jessica Rabbit isn't. Jessica Rabbit is a symbol of heterosexuality, and that's why they have exactly. So you have on one side you have the male gaze, and on the other one you have a male gaze. So
thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media account.